Have you ever thought about why you struggle so much at the plate, why you're failing? Your swing is good, your approach is pretty decent, but you keep failing. The ball's finding the glove on the field when you're hitting it, you're making good contact, and you're just regressing instead of making progress. Well, that's what we're going to be going over today. We're going to be talking about the little things that go in your mind when you're hitting that make a huge impact when you're actually at the plate. As a hitter, we all struggle with these things day in, day out. Every day is going to be different. Every day you're going to have a different scenario, a different pitcher, a different test that you're getting put to, especially with the pressure that you put yourself under. And this goes a long way for a hitter. We have to be able to control our mind when we're at the plate. We have to be able to have an approach in that day. We have to be able to have a small goal within that day, within that at bat, and do a job as a teammate and as a hitter. Now, if you're somebody that's in high school or somebody that's in college looking to go to the next level, you have to understand what they are looking for at the next level. As a hitter, your job is to be able to produce at the plate. If you're a hitter that produces at the plate, you're going to obviously make it far in your career. At the end of the day, ball clubs are looking for consistency. If you play for a good team, travel team, high school team, college team, pro team, if you can produce, you will be on the team, you will get your opportunities, and you are going to see success. Now, the one thing that we all lack on, and it's one of the things that is mostly talked about on the baseball field, is short-term memory. As a hitter, we worry too much about stats, we worry too much about exit velo, we worry too much about launch angle, and that can just take us downhill instead of going uphill with these certain situations. I'm going to be giving you a few tips on how to have a short-term memory and actually be productive at the plate, and this has actually nothing to do with your swing. These are just small things that you have to apply that I wish I knew when I was a hitter. And if I would have applied them, I probably would have been a much better player than I actually was. And with having short-term memory, we have to think less and start doing more. So when I go up to the plate, I have to be a hitter that forgets about my last at bat, forgets about my stats, and not trying to add up things when I'm at the plate. Take a look at the field. How can I have a productive at bat? I got to take it pitch by pitch. Let's stick with our approach, trust our swing, and let's be able to do a job when I'm at the plate. Now, some of you guys may be like, well, coach, I need to do this to be able to make it to the next level, or I need to hit above 400. That's fine. The ball is going to find those gaps. You're going to be able to be productive if we just think less and start doing more. Now, this isn't necessarily have anything to do with your actual swing. It's more of your mental aspect of your swing. Remember, baseball is a very mental sport, and it's a sport of failure. If we can understand that, then we can start moving on. The next thing would be the short-term memory. If we have a short-term memory, then we're able to move on because our last at bat isn't going to affect us. The biggest thing I notice is hitters get mad. That's okay. You could get mad for 20, 30 seconds, but let it go. You still get another at bat. I tell all my hitters this: just because you had one at bat, that's not going to define your next at bat. Now, if you let it affect you and then you go into your next at bat and you're thinking about your last at bat, I can guarantee you that you're going to fail because you're still thinking of that last at bat that you had and you're taking that with you to your next at bat. Now, think less. If we just let it go and have a better approach on my next at bat and see what I did wrong. Let's say you dropped your hands in your last at bat, you popped up. Okay, now let's think about middle, let me drive a baseball, hit it hard somewhere. If you focus middle, you focus on driving the baseball, I promise you 7 out of 10, 15 times, you're going to drive the baseball. Those are the hitters that I love the most, the ones that just go up there, don't really think much, and just do what they're supposed to do. Especially when you have a good swing, you have a good approach. Those things are going to take you far in your hitting career, even if you're facing good pitchers, because you have one goal, and that one goal is to hit that baseball hard, focusing middle, or focusing oppo side, whatever the case may be. Remember, your mind is strong. Your mind controls everything. Your mind is what makes you do things either the right way or the wrong way. And if we're negative, we're getting mad, we're putting all this negative energy into our body and saying all these negative things, then you're most likely going to have a negative outcome. Now, if you really focus on something that you want to do and you want to be able to execute, and you stick to that and you focus on that, even if you fail 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times, you're going to eventually get there. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of letting go of the past. The past is the past. You can't control that. Control your presence in that certain moment and what you could do in that certain scenario. I promise you, You focus on that, you're gonna see a huge difference when you're at the plate, you're gonna see a huge difference when you're actually hitting, and you're gonna see a lot more improvement when you're actually at the plate trying to be a productive hitter. I promise you, if we fix our mentality and we fix those little things of thinking less and actually trying to do more, you're going to see a huge improvement, a huge jump, not only in your analytics and your stats, in your home runs, doubles, triples, whatever the case may be, but in life in general. Life is all about opportunities. Life is all about what can I do next, not what I did in the past. That doesn't defeat the fact that we still go back and look and see what we can adjust, but we still want to make sure that we're still moving forward. We're not trying to think in the future. We're thinking about what can I do now? In this at bat, how can I produce for my team? How can I be a better teammate? And how can I become a better hitter? And I promise you, if you apply that to your situation and just focus on you to become a better teammate and a better hitter, you're going to see the improvements that you're looking for, and making sure that you're still working on the little things that you have to work on with your swing. You're going to see a lot of improvements. It's the little things that go a long way. Brick by brick, you're gonna build the house. I'm sure you've heard that somewhere, that little by little, you get to success. Those little things add up to the bigger things, and you're gonna see more success if we just focus on the little things, make adjustments, small adjustments, especially mental adjustments, and you're gonna see the bigger things, and you're gonna see the success, you're gonna see what you're looking for. I promise you, if you apply that, it's gonna take you a long way, not just in baseball, but in life. If you enjoyed this video, I know it's nice and short, but just motivating you to become a better hitter, make sure to apply it. I promise you it's gonna work. If you enjoy this type of video, please make sure to leave a like. Please make sure to comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.